Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Like a New Yorker. First of all, guys, as usual, thank you for your support and for following us. If you like, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You know that all the social media platforms are basically giving priority to mainstream media, and they're going to make life. They're making life for independent creators like myself, tougher and tougher every day. So we would appreciate your support, and today is going to be a hell of a ride. I do hope that you enjoy this topic because we're going to talk about Twitch TV. Now, if you are 25 years old or younger, you perfectly know what I'm talking about. If you have never heard of Twitch TV, I do recommend you to go and check because what has been happening lately. It's pretty crazy, and I will show you why you should care about what's going on Twitch TV. And of course, here you will see I will touch some very controversial subject. So I'm going to tell you right away what is my position. If you follow my channel, if you see my videos, you know that I like to always try to present like two different point of views, and I always try to see what might be the reasons on both sides, but also, of course, I have my opinions, and there are some stuff that I think we should think about, especially from the perspective of a New Yorker, where, in New York, we're used to do stuff a little bit differently, maybe with a little edge, maybe, a little bit too opinionated. But again, I think that some things need to be stressed out, because I don't think that they make our society healthier or the debate among us better. Given that my position, you know what it is. I'm pretty cool, pretty chill. Basically, you can do whatever you want, as far as you don't harm, other people, and especially those who are belong to protected categories. At the same time, though, I don't like hypocrisy. I don't like the fact that, especially in the media, you see that a lot of people stigmatize certain categories, and then they basically project what they say on other people, because that's exactly what they do all the time, and that's what's happening with Twitch. Now, if you saw the description, and I'm gonna stress that out here, and of course, as usual, if you this content, and you want to leave a comment, please do. That's why I do live videos, so it's easily to interact if you want. So what I want to stress out is that Twitch is a very popular live stream platform, and it started as a platform for gamers. So believe it or not, but there are many people who basically they play video games, and they live stream when they're playing on this platform. And if you think this is not big or this is not a thing, well, there are millions and millions of users. Some of the gamers are really they are like stars. And not only they make good money doing this, but they are also extremely powerful influencers, because of course their opinion and their rate on a video game clearly can drive the market. So so far it sounds pretty regular, pretty straightforward, right? It's just a platform for people who play video games. Well, but of course, over the years, the platform has been bought by Amazon. So now Twitch belongs to Amazon, and in growing in popularity, of course, they have added other channels. So it's not just about gaming, but of course it's about talk shows, or there are many DJs who perform live their gigs. when they live stream. Other people, they do, kind of like TV shows, and of course it's still relatively underground, so it's not mainstream at all. So you may see some weird stuff basically going on. And again, that's fine, because that's what YouTube used to be, really some, this kind of crazy place with these crazy videos and da da da. The difference is these are live stream. Now, of course, over time, other categories of people have taken over. So now there is something that is very popular. It's called ASMR. Again, I'm gonna put it here. I don't know if you're familiar with this. This is something that is very weird. It's like these people who talk basically with these super sophisticated and advanced mic that are like super sensitive. So they make all these noises and sounds that are supposed to pitch, specific frequency, and that's why you have these subconscious reflective reactions of your body. People say that it's a way that to get relaxed, but there are some controversy around the fact that basically most of the time the people who are doing this are extremely attractive women, and they basically they have this huge mic, better looking than this one, and like they whisper and they tickle this thing. They they blow a little bit on the thing, and they say, well, but I am an ASMR performer. I'm doing this to please people, because give people benefit. And as a matter of fact, I can show you a slide of what it is. Yeah, over here. So ASMR. Let me click here. So here, look, ASMR is autonomous sensory meridian response, which is also known as auto-sensory meridian response, a tingling sensation that typically begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine. So again, it's basically an automatic response of the neural system. So it makes you feeling this tickle back in the neck. Now you say, okay, Joseph, so what's the point? What is the big deal? Well, I will show you some images of these so-called performers, where you can clearly see what they are hinting, or what exactly they are doing while they're doing that. Anyway, so again, with order though, because of course there is a lot here to stress out. So I want to start from the numbers. So if you don't know Twitch, I'm going to show you some numbers. Again, the company was bought for several millions of dollars, I think, for more than $1 billion actually, by Google, by Amazon. Sorry. So look here. I'm going to share this again with you. Okay. So let me move a little bit. Okay. So over here, you can see that Twitch has 15 million daily active users, 15 million people a day. Okay. I'm pretty sure CNN would love to have these numbers, but they haven't. Like any other major network, who has 15 million users, like active users every day? 220,000 are Twitch affiliates, so basically people who create content and they are somehow in partnership with Twitch. This is the value, the estimated worth of the website. Okay. Yeah. $3,835,000. 3 billion with a B. $3,800. So it's it's gigantic, right? I mean, it's an incredible number. So the users are in the millions every day. The estimated worth is in the range of billions. Well, what has happened recently? That these, spree for censorship and control by all the major social media and video platform like YouTube. Everybody are out there with this spree that they have to protect their community, and they need rules in place in order to protect their members and whatnot. Or again, social media like Facebook, YouTube, enforcing censorship on what people can see or not about the current crisis. So basically, they take for themselves the right to decide what is the truth. Well, unfortunately, Twitch, which has been a pretty free, independent space, now also has gone on this rampage, so that they want to control their users, what they say, what they see, what they do. And this really sounds like the Inquisition in the Middle Age. It's scary. It's concerning. It's absurd. Because again, even if the reason why they do this, I mean, the reason they say they're doing this, might come from a good place, but the way they enforce it, it's absolutely horrifying. So here you see that recently Twitch has established these safety advisory council. And again, it sounds like bureau of the government or something like that. This is a private company. So, and basically, this is typical corporate statement where they say, we want to keep our community safe and healthy. That is our top priority, and we are excited to announce the formation of the Twitch Safety Advisory Council, which will support the growth of our community moving forward. So basically, they will this board of advisors will make suggestions about drafting new policies, developing products, promoting healthy streaming and work-life balance, protecting the interests of marginalized groups, identifying emerging trends that could impact the Twitch experience. Okay, you say, okay, well, what's wrong with this? But you can already see here the seed of discord, right? Because healthy streaming, marginalized groups, these are keywords that already should alert you. But anyway, I don't want to digress. But here, the point I'm trying to make is, you should, of course, you can and you should have guidelines where it's the rules in society that we have in society, that basically you don't want people being aggressive towards other people, you don't want people assaulting other people, but as far there is no violence of any way or instigation to violence, then that should be fine. Because once you decide to draw a line, then that's when problems start, because then people, of course, have the right to express their opinions and to disagree in case. But the point is that then, critics are not really welcome. But, you might say, Joseph, as usual, you are overreacting. You're making a case here. What is the problem? People want to protect minorities and diversity, which, of course, I'm all for it, But again, the point should be that you give a framework, you give a context, and then you let people manage themselves as they do, in society, in the real world. Because again, once you start drawing a line, then it becomes very, very dangerous. And specifically, you would hope that once you have advisory council like this, that of course the people involved are professional, competent, balanced, that they are experts of these platforms. That they are expert when it comes to live stream. So and here you have these some of these members. So Alex Holmes, you see, non-profit. Then you have Cole Carnage, a streamer, Kappa Noodle, another Twitch ambassador, Emily and So, again another non-profit, and then we got to ferociously Steph. Yes, that's the person incriminated here. Then you have Dr. Sami Induja. Again, of course, yeah, if you look at this, it's like, okay, what's wrong with this? What's the big deal? Okay. So the point here, and again, when it comes to minorities, underrepresented groups, again, I'm all for it. Yes, if we have a diversified base for conversation, I'm always for it. And when it comes to minorities or specific groups, in this case, when it comes to the people from the alphabet group, that's fine. Again, I'm super cool. Who knows me know that I was in the front line in the 90s when it wasn't this trendy and popular to take sides, especially with members of the gay community. And then this whole movement became LGBTQ, and whatever it is, wherever there is somebody who is abused or oppressed or is victim of violence or bullyism, that has to be condemned, and we have to work in order to build a better society. But again, this doesn't mean a free pass for any kind of madness a person with mental problems might have, that is allowed to say whatever this person wants. And that's exactly the case of this guy. Well, as a matter of fact, it's a boy who identifies as a girl who identifies as a deer. Okay, now, and again, you might be ultra liberal, ultra progressive, and you say, well, but that's fine. What's the problem, Joseph? Like, you're a bigot, white bigot, boo boo. Well, have you seen the video where basically he goes over his experience being a deer? Well, look here. I'll show you if you haven't. At this point, this is pretty popular, but.
Down a little bit. What's nice about forest creatures is that they'll sort of give you feedback on your screeches. And they're pretty sensitive to screeches. So screeches in different areas get different reactions from forest creatures.
She's talking about forest creatures, okay? Yeah. Yeah. So this guy, girl, deer, he now has a prominent role in a company that it's worth $3 billion. Okay. A company that has 15 million daily active users. Okay. And this guy, these are other numbers. Look at here. In 2000, this is a little bit data, but it gives you an idea of, since then, it's basically almost doubled. 355 billion minutes watched, 2 million monthly broadcasters, 27,000 partners, 124 million clips. So We're talking about a massive community, a huge business, a multi-billion-dollar business. And they have put a person who, if you here don't see the problem, you should really question how you perceive reality, because I'm completely sympathetic to this guy, this deer, I mean, but there is for sure something going on here. Don't you see it? This person, needs help, needs our help, needs the help of the society, and not to be empowered and endorsed in something that. And I'm not going to show you the creepy videos where he basically is launching these threats towards gamers, especially of course white gamers, who are, of course, they're all white supremacists. The vast majority of people who basically is the clientele of this platform, and allows this platform to make billions of dollars, they are insulting and alienating their customers. What is the vast majority now? And again, you might say, Joseph, again, you fell in the trick. You are attacking a member of the alphabet community, and as a white man, you don't see your privilege and blah blah blah. No, because if Twitch was some kind of church, right, where they keep themselves to the higher standards, and then what they do is a service to the community and blah blah blah. No, it's a business. Okay, now this guy has, and again, it's ferociously Steph. You can go and check here. Ferociously Steph. Okay, go and check. Go and listen what this person has to say about other categories of people, because again, that's something that I can't stand, the hypocrisy of somebody who claims to be for inclusion and diversity, a platform that says that is for inclusion and diversity, and then they mock, smear, alienate, and insult the vast majority of the paying customers of that platform. And if you feel the urge of creating safety advisory council, well, do you know exactly what Twitch shows on the platform? Because of course, white men are bad on the paper, but then when they send this avalanche of money to these gamer streamers, then that's fine, right? It's like, oh yeah, you bad and ugly white oppressor, you are the worst in the world, but we want your money. And that's when I think it's wrong, right? Because if these white men are so despicable, are so disgusting, and they are the source of all the problems, then why everything in your platform is meant to lure men to give a lot of money to you and the people in that platform? People who especially happen to be extremely attractive and sexualized women, okay? In the time of the Me Too era, where we are supposed to empower women, not because of their look, but because of their skills and competencies, right? So if this is about empowering and protecting minorities and empowering women, how come basically what you see on Twitch is soft porn? And again, me, I don't have a problem. Do whatever you want, okay? But the point is, like, don't pretend to be morally superior. Okay. Now, if we want to empower women for their skills, and that's what we should do. Absolutely, I'm 100%. Yeah, let's endorse, let's advocate, equality for women. And then why exactly you are making a shitload of money on sexualized women, girls who sexualize themselves? You don't believe me? Okay, so the gamer has, of course, the 15 hottest streamers on Twitch. Okay, remember, these are independent girls who do this. Nobody's forcing them to do this. Nobody obliges them to do this. And these girls, they make dozens of thousands of dollars every month because they have the subscription program plans like for OnlyFans or Patreon or other websites where they give exclusive content to these men, okay? And of course, secret content, exclusive content, which basically means you know what, right? Now, if we are all for equality and blah blah blah, and that's what is even weirder. So they are trying to sell these as well, but a woman has the right to do whatever she, her body belongs to her. She can do whatever they want. Yes, I am 100% for it. That is absolutely 100% correct. But let's call this for what it is. Okay? So you can see these pictures, right? You see all those advertisements about STEM, that they want to see more girls in STEM, right? Because what we value is the intelligence of women, the skills of women. So what about this? Look, don't you see? Yeah. This is Twitch, guys, and these are gamers. Okay, so you tell me that you need a tank top to bust your, pepperoni here, to wear shorts, show abs, and this is for empowerment, right? I mean, Ken Pink Sparkles has the right to do this 100%. Would I like her to get banned or kicked out the platforms? Absolutely not. I am jealous she's making money. No, you're making money. Good for you. In a safer environment, from the safety of your home, you can do whatever you want. But you wear this outfit to play video games when you know that 75-80% of the crowd on Twitch are male, especially male between 13 and 23 years old. Now, if you are a mom, if you are a woman, you know what it is, okay? You can tell me that I'm like a white privileged supremacist asshole, okay? Go for it, okay? I don't care. You tell me that this is not what it looks like, that this is just a girl playing video games, and again, I'm fine. She wants to do it, fine. Some others are more conservative, but can you notice maybe there is this constant of the cleavage? Some other no. ST Peach again. Yeah. Now this is the more legit. The most I find more legit. She wears flannel and she's just like just hot. But look at this. So this is what you see here. This is the chair for gamers. Lil Chimpunk. Oh, Lil Chimpunk. What a great gamer. You can tell she's very good at playing video games. Yeah, and this is exactly when that's your victory dance. When you win, that's what you do. The little dance to celebrate your victory. Yeah, what do you think? Okay, Shaqs, of course. Look at this. Look at this. So you want me to believe that this is not just come on, just it's because you have a disturbed twisted mind that you see sexuality and sex everywhere. What's wrong with you? Okay, that's what you think of Emiru here. That she's also legit. Dizzy Kitten, Sin Bear. Again, there is tank tops are so popular among female gamers, guys. It's incredible, right? What a coincidence. This is the first that actually looks like a, regular pretty girl who's just hanging out in his apartment. And then you have claw lock and blah blah blah. So I think you got my point. So the point is, like, these people go on the ivory tower, and they they basically take advantage of all the lowest instincts and desires and fantasies, especially of men, right? And then what they do is, like, they accuse them. They have a safety council, advisory council, in order to make sure that white men, who of course are inherently violent and stupid, that they behave. But then they they have no remorse, or they don't think twice to basically put what is soft porn on their platform. And now let's go on the ASMR, because again, and here again, the point is, like, the people are, some of these performers are complaining that they just do their thing, that their performers and blah blah blah. And same thing is about body painting. Okay, so look at this. And I don't know if I'm going to get banned here, because I don't know if we are supposed to show these, but I want to show you something. So, Twitch streamer banned after starting body paint stream too early. What it means is, like, these girls, they paint their body, right? So this means they're naked. They're naked. That's what they are. They're naked. And they basically are naked in front of the camera, covered with some paint. Look at this. Look at this. You think I'm crazy? Oops. I don't want to show. So can you see this? So this girl is naked. You can see. And then as she streams, she goes on while she's streaming. She took off the jacket, of course. And then she starts painting herself. Again, if you're a mom and you have like a 13 for 15 years old, I mean, come on. If you're a girl, if you're a woman, come on. You want to tell me that it's like I'm seeing too much here? Yeah, you're telling me that there is something wrong with me. Now, fine. If you think this is what's going on, but can you see how these people are cynically take advantage of the loopholes in regulations and stuff like that in order to, like, basically make money in a way that exploits their own body, that exploits people money. And these people here brag about the fact that, but their followers are absolutely these are married men, these are regular people, it's 100% fine, it's a trade. I'm showing my art, and they pay in order so I can keep doing it. Come on. Again, you don't need me. Women are capable themselves of make up their mind. I mean, you don't need me to explain this more than it's needed. So my point here, guys, is that people can do whatever they want, and that's fine. But the point is, don't insult my intelligence. Okay, don't sell me this like this is perfectly normal. There is nothing wrong, because Twitch empowers people with clear mental issues, and somebody who goes on a power trip and insults the largest group that same platform that is supposed to make safer, and the same platform exploits beautiful, pretty young girls and the teenagers and the instincts of people in order to make money. So, and again, this is Amazon, okay? Amazon. So what you've seen so far is Amazon. So again, to me, the point is like, don't throw this hypocrisy to me. Don't insult people. Don't pretend that people are stupid, and they don't see what's going on. Just admit it, and that would be fine. Okay, and go on. More power to you. And these girls, if they want to sell their body like they're doing now for money, they want to do it. I don't care. I don't care. But then don't blame that if you have spicy comments, towards your appearance, then you say, "Oh my God, you are a pig. You are a jerk. How you dare saying this?" Because that's the game you're playing. And again, guys, you might, again, you can think whatever you want, but you girls, you women, you know exactly what's going on. You don't